Is this better?
Yeah, you straight.
You straight? Yeah.
On my end.
I'm trying to see what's in my. Okay, cool. I look black to me. Full class.
All right.
I'm gonna bust these edibles open. Hopefully by the time the show be over with, I'll be at.
Oh, what kind do you got?
You see those?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's a stoner patch. Fat Dick Bay gave me these last night. We ain't live, Bobby. Shit, you always bust me open like this.
I always sneak attack you every time, dog.
Get you every time.
Every time, man.
Last week I wasn't eating pussy. I ain't eating nothing with you.
Hey, man, make sure y'all share everything from y'all page. Share, start the watch parties, all that. And then we about to go live. Is you ready?
No. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Are the people ready?
You ready
Count
now?
it off. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Do.
Came out.
Joe Biden had the audacity
kind of split up, and now
to choose a black woman to be his running mate.
How did you get up with Megan for this record?
How incredible is that? And what a statement about Joe Biden, that he decided that he was going to do that thing that was about breaking one of the most substantial barriers that has existed in our country, and that he made that decision with whatever risk that.
All right. We ready? Yeah. Cardi B was missing also with Kamala
Get around this shit, man. We having technical difficulties.
We in here, man.
I like Kamala Harris sound just like Cardi.
Just like Cardi. That's Kamala B, ain't it? Yeah.
What is happening? What is happening?
Hey, let's get it, man. What's going on, good people? It's your boy, Jonathan C. Smith, hosting the Essential AF podcast show. Once again, it's on, man. Y'all know how we get down each and every Sunday. We want to thank you guys for joining us. Man, make sure you guys share, like, love, care, all that good stuff, man. Make sure you let your people know it's going down right now, man. Tune in, join in on the conversation, man. You guys can join us live, get in on all the topics, all the questions we're going to put out there. As always, I have to introduce my crew, my folks that's rocking with me on this Sunday evening. Each and every Sunday, they hold me down. Got to start off with my guy, the teacher, getting ready to teach them kids coming up. Another school year, baby. Memphis City's finest. Lee, the teacher. Johnson, what's going on, dude?
Hey. You know, I'm inside now. I see this is me being sophisticated.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, man. I see you got the book, the library back there, man. You in the nonfiction section over there at the house, man. It's all good, man.
These are all comic books.
I got them Carl Weber books back there, though.
Ain't it, man? Hey, man, this cat right here, he don't need no introduction. I'm going to introduce him anyway. My homie, hold me down, man. What's going on? Be still. What's up, Brandon?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
Man, how's everything, man? You good?
Yeah, I'm good over here.
Dig that, man. All right, this lady right here. Hey, we did a big time interview yesterday for her new book that's coming out next week. The book release party, everything is going down. Man, this lady right here, she's doing big things in 2020. my homegirl, Stacy, Camille, Twa. What's going on, baby?
How long?
How are you?
I'm straight.
Superstar.
These motherfuckers so sour. My God.
You need some damn Sour Patch Kids, ain't? What's going on?
It's some Stoner Patch gummies or some shit. Let me tell you something. I know y'all ain't never sucked no dick before, but when you suck dick right, you swallow the joy juice. That shit so nasty. I don't care who it is. That shit will take the enamel off your teeth. But this shit right here, just told me up today. I'm about to cry. It's so sour. It's good.
Stacey, because we are going to talk about that, you know, later on in the show, some turn-ons and turn-offs, you know, in relationships and in the bedroom also. You know, what do you like in the bedroom when it's time for it to go down, man?
A nasty motherfucker.
So I know it's going to be right up your alley, Stacey, coming up. So we're going to get into that, man.
I'm sorry, go on.
Yeah, we put that question out there, man. As far as on our Facebook page, Essential AF Podcast, everybody's been commenting on it. You guys can comment right now live on the show. It's out there, man. What do you like in the bedroom? What's your turn-ons? What's your turn-offs? You know, we want to know all your business, all your little freaky business. We want to find out what do you like when it's time for it to go down in the bedroom, man. So that's the question of the show. So make sure you guys get in on that, man. Let us know how you feeling. You know, all our freaky folks out there, man. What's up, everybody chiming in? What's going on, Sharita? What's up, Valencia? Valencia said she already sick of you, Stacey. She said bye. She already.
Why you sick of me? That's the freak right there, baby. Look,
I can tell.
She's all
ain't trying to be. See, I don't get why these folks be getting all repressed and where our Bibles at and all that bullshit. Yeah, you the freakiest ones. Bible.
I need Valencia to chime in on that freaky shit. That's who know the shit I ain't told nobody. She know because y'all ain't gonna understand.
Oh, sure.
I love it.
We're gonna talk about that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about all that, man, coming up throughout the show. So make sure you guys comment. Also, we gotta talk about possible future Vice President Kamala Harris. Joe Biden made the selection earlier this week. We all knew it was coming. He chose Kamala Harris, and it's been a lot of heat, a lot of blowback, you know, regarding that pick, man. You know, and some of it is coming from our own kind, from our own men. So we're gonna jump into that as well, man. Why it seems like black men are hating the most on Kamala Harris being potential vice president, man. So we're gonna talk about that as well. We gotta talk about Trump trying to mess up the whole mail-in ballot situation. Stacey, you got some inside information on that we can definitely dive into in regards to the post office and, you know, what's to be expected in the next couple of months. You know, if we got mail-in our ballots to choose who will be our next president of the United States, man. So we'll jump into that as well. Also, that damn Seahawks player. Did you guys hear about that? The Seahawks player, man, that he was a rookie. He tried to sneak in his little side joint into the team hotel, and this fool had her dressed as a player, thinking that she'd be able to slide in, but he got caught and he got released from the team, man. So I want to hear you guys' thoughts on that as well. Like, what's like the craziest thing you've ever done? You know, what like have you ever just risk it all, you know, to get some, man? Like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done to try to get some, man? So we're gonna throw that out there as well, man. So let's go ahead and jump into it, man. I can't wait to read some of these comments throughout the show, man. So you guys make sure y'all chime in. Go ahead and share this, man. We are already about 20 deep in here already. I want to get up to 50. I want to see 30, 40, 50 people up in here, man. I want to see your grandmama, your mama, your aunties, everybody watching the show right now, man. Everybody commenting, man, showing love. What's up, Joyce? Shout out to my friend Joyce Smith. I see you. All right, but let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Kamala Harris. Joe Biden made the pick. She may be our future vice president. Who knows? If Biden wins, man, and he's not able to be up to task, you know, throughout his term, we might be looking at the next possible president also in Kamala Harris. And Lee, I know that you had some thoughts, some strong thoughts on that selection, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and start it off with you, my guy.
Yeah, it seemed like it was in some cases this was the worst kept secret, but there still was a lot of really, really good candidates out there for him. I think I put on YouTube that I thought Susan Rice was going to be the one. In the very, very beginning, I know a lot of people were talking about Stacey Abrams and Keisha Lance Bottoms, the other senator whose last name is Bass. I can't recall her first name right now. But there was, I think, out of all of this, this was perhaps a good problem that Joe Biden had, because he just had a wealth of experienced people to pick. But in the end, he goes with Kamala, and I like from a strategic standpoint, this was the smartest move that he could do. This, I don't know if this guarantees he wins, but it's like 95% guarantee. Say what, and I'm sure we'll get into like her track record and her experience and all that stuff. But, I'm not saying Kamala is like Barack Obama, but the optics are similar to Barack Obama, with Susan Rice. And it sucks to bring colorism into this, but people would be scared of Susan Rice, not only because of her being dark skinned, but also if he would have picked Susan Rice, then that means that he probably wouldn't have won, because a lot of the narrow-minded people would have brought up Benghazi and her situation and would think, oh, this is just like Hillary Clinton. So she wasn't a candidate. Stacey Abrams, even though everybody loves her, too new in the game. Same thing with Keisha Lance Bottoms, too new in the game. The better candidate, in my opinion, the more qualified candidate, in my opinion, is Susan Rice. But for him to win, Kamala Harris is the move. It was the right move.
Dig that, man. Brandon, man, talk about the selection, the pick, man, and all the blowback, from the selection from this past week, man. It seemed like a lot of dudes, a lot of black guys were hating on the selection, man. I want you to touch on that for me for a moment. Where do you think that hating is coming from, with most black guys hating on the selection of Kamala Harris, man?
Really, to be honest, I really think it comes from, by black men mostly being the ones who are actually being locked up in prison. I think that's one of the reasons why, a lot of men feel the way they feel. But you got to realize that, she was a prosecutor. And my thing is, if you're doing some fucked up shit that deserves to be locked up, then shit, I mean, she's doing her job. But I think that, by people, using that narrative to say, oh, but that's not that's the reason why I do not want to vote for her. The only people who won't vote for her are criminals. All criminals think the same. You can think about, when crime happens here in Memphis, and people, they can do something, they did the shit. Right. And then you have people that say free Lil Debo, or, free Lil Pookie or whatever, and knowing that he murdered 2, 3, 4 people. So people like that, of course, won't vote for her. Really, to be honest with you, as far as when it comes to politics and things like that, if it ain't local or state, really, on that federal level, I really don't give a shit. Because, I mean, until I start seeing more money in my pocket, really, I don't give a damn. I mean, I'm a vote still, but, when it comes to these presidential elections and everything, I really don't give a shit. Because really, what really matters is what goes on the local and the state level, because that's what's really affecting us now. They were saying that the decrease in the unemployment was going down to 400, and they were saying that the state was going to have to take up the rest of it, and that's what's important, because shit can happen at the upper level, but what goes on at the, at the state level and the local level to me is more important. The president only has so much power anyway. You can see that now as far as the stimulus checks and everything. We waiting on that to, to go through. But, Trump can say all he wants about the 1,200, 1,400, 2,000, whatever. But if it ain't up to the Congress, then we ain't getting shit. So, I mean, everybody going off saying, well, she's not really black, she's Indian. Who gives a fuck? Everybody want to say, I hate racism, exists, but you constantly bringing the shit into the play. If racism really doesn't matter, then stop using people's color as a reason to, vote for a person or not to vote for a person. And that's just my opinion on this shit. Fuck it.
Absolutely, man. Stacey, we got you back, man. Had a little technical difficulties. We got you back on here.
Yeah.
You know, I gotta get your thoughts on it, man. You know, with Kamala now being the third female vice presidential candidate to ever be on a major party ticket. You know, the last one was Sarah Palin about 12 years ago. As far as, you know, the female side of it, man, like what does it mean to you, you know, as far as having her representative of, you know, multiple nationalities? She's Black, she's Asian, she's Indian, you know, but what does it mean to you personally, man, as far as her being nominated?
Not a motherfucking thing. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna tell you something. They could do Kamala, the Ugandan giant, the one that was the wrestler. It could
May
be.
he rest in peace.
Do you hear me? That's the only Kamala I fucks with. Honestly, though, I was already onto her way before she got this far in the game. Mm-hmm. So I ain't care nothing about her no way. But even if that part wasn't on there, I don't care. Because I've been through quite a few presidents. I'm 44 years old, so I've seen quite a few. And to be honest with you, we know who the damn fool is. Let me go and say that for y'all think I fuss with Trump. He the damn fool out of all of them. But if I don't look at the news, if I don't look at TV or social media, right, I wouldn't know which one. I wouldn't be able to tell the difference who is who, because I've been the same under everybody. You see what I'm saying? Yes, Trump was a fool. He needs to be gone and all that. But what I'm saying is, for me, it doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of what I've gone through with the others. Like, it was way better under Obama or Bush. No, nigga, I was the same on all them niggas. So it's gonna be the same thing with these to me. I think that Trump is a damn fool, and it's probably the main reason a nigga want a battle being there outside of him, anybody. So I think people are. I wish that people wouldn't throw away the shit or try to act like the things that she's done or hasn't done is not a factor, because that's going to probably affect some things. But at the same time, you would still rather deal with that than Trump. But honestly, you ain't gonna know the difference if you start watching the media and TV, you ain't gonna know. You was not gonna feel that shit unless you very, 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 very poor or very, 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 very rich. You ain't gonna feel it no way. So I don't care.
You know who's really upset about this pick, though? I'll tell you who's really upset about this pick. Hillary Clinton. He's really upset about this pick because this was something that Hillary should have done when she was running. She had the opportunity, not necessarily for Kamala Harris, but she could have picked someone like a Cory Booker. She could have picked there's this other gentleman, I can't remember his name. I can't remember his name right now, but he was Latino. Like, she had a plethora of opportunities to pick someone of color that would have pushed her over the edge. But then she went and picked Tim Kaine, who was just milquetoast white.
I forgot all about that, man. Yeah.
And nothing against Tim Kaine, but, you know, again, if she was trying to be the first woman to be president of the United States, show some progression and pick somebody, and she didn't. Joe Biden was like, that ain't finna be me. And I mean, I remember that last debate that he had with Bernie Sanders when he said, I'm gonna pick a woman. I was like, damn, that's it. Because that's really all he needed to say. And he locked up the nomination, and then he picked strategically the right woman. He picked strategically the right woman. Hillary Clinton didn't do that. Look where Hillary at right now.
There it is. Man, Lee, if you would have asked me a $1 million trivia question, who was Hillary Clinton's running mate back in 2016, I completely forgot about Kaine, man. I swear. Until you just mentioned him now. I wonder where he's at now. I wonder where he's Tim Kaine doing.
Senator of, like, I don't even know.
Yeah. Sharita said, please pronounce her name correctly. I'm so sorry. I've been doing that all week with Kamala. I've been messing her name up all week. I'm so sorry. You're right, though. You're absolutely right, Sharita. For sure, man. I'm going to definitely start doing that, man, and make sure we get her name right. But do y'all think, you know, if Joe Biden wins, and let's, you know, Joe Uncle Joe ain't right in the head. He dealing with some things right now. He got dementia and a little bit of everything going on with Uncle Joe, man. But let's say if the Biden Harris ticket they win, and Joe can only serve like 2 years, man. Like, how crazy would that be? That she could become president, man. Stacey, like, that'd be crazy, right?
I literally don't give a shit. I don't care. I mean, I literally don't give a shit. I don't care. It is what it is. I mean, I don't care shit.
I hope it does happen, because that means she'll serve 2 years, and historic first Black, Asian, Indian American president, and that's historic. You can't deny that. But that just means that for 2024, the whole field is going to be wide open. And I think that's where some change would happen. I'm interested to see who Biden picks in his cabinet. Because if he's just trying to, for lack of a better term, make Kamala the token, and then all of a sudden, Secretary of State is some white dude, and Secretary of Education is some white dude, and all of that other stuff, then damn, like it's going to be jacked up. But if it's a rainbow coalition of people in his cabinet, and then he decides to give it up and gives it over to Kamala, then like legit some real shit could happen around the United States. But another key thing, and I think we always kind of forget about this too, excuse me, is the Senate. The Senate is a key thing. Joe could win, and that's great. But if Republicans still have control of the Senate, then it's going to be more of the same.
No doubt, man. It's still a part of me. Go ahead, Brent.
Hey, I was just thinking about, like, if you even go back to Bush, I mean, is there really any progression from Bush all the way up to now? And if it's not really that much of a progression as far as, like, if people are staying poor, if the rich is staying rich, if the middle class if it's hard for the middle class and, they're working and not getting benefits and shit like that, how do you expect for it to be any different with any other, president candidate in the future? The only thing I noticed is that with Kamala is that she was the one who was for I think the $2,000 a month stimulus. So maybe, I don't know, maybe if we do give her a chance or whatever, maybe we can see some progression, just, financially, to help people out and get people out of poverty, because, Memphis is like 47% poverty rate is like 47%, I think, something like that. Yeah. So until those numbers start to go up, then I really don't see what difference they're really making. Like Lee said, if the Republicans have control of the Senate, it's not going to change. Right. But until they get some people that's on our side, and for helping people and not just helping the rich and these corporations, I really don't see any change really happen.
No doubt, man. And like I said, we're going to see, we got a couple months to go till November. Still a lot is up in the air, man. We got the conventions coming up, Democratic and Republican convention. They're gonna be doing their rallies and campaigns, man. So it's gonna be an event, definitely to see, man. And there's still a small part of me that wish Michelle Obama was somewhere in the mix, man. But maybe we'll see in 2024, man. But right now, like I said, we gotta get that fool Trump out of there somehow, some way. So if this is the best way to do it, the best ticket, then hey, I'm all for it, man. Kamala, Campbell suit, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and get that fool out of there, man.
George, I gotta answer your question, George. I just don't care. I'm not a political person. I let y'all do that. They got areas for people to care about shit. That ain't my concern. I don't care about politics. I let y'all handle that. But I replied in the comments too, though. I don't care about that. I don't care about politics. I let y'all worry about that shit. I got other shit to worry about.
Same OG.
You hear me? I've been the same. I have been the same. My parents were the same. Under every president, under every motherfucker, even Trump. I don't like no Trump. Yes, he needs to be gone. Let me say that again. But I don't give a fuck about politics. I don't care.
Yeah, man. Let me get some of these comments, man. Everybody's chiming in. We appreciate all y'all's comments, man. Make sure you guys are sharing this right now. Start a group party, watch party, man. All that on Facebook right now. We're streaming live. And make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel also. Hashtag Essential AF Podcast on YouTube, man. so we can get those subscribers up, man. Make sure you guys are following us. Let me see who's in here. What's up? What's up, Panisha? Shout out to Panisha. This administration has had the highest turnover rate ever. Anybody but Trump in 2020. I voted for Bernie in the primaries, but I will be voting Biden Harris, period, coming up in this election, man. So shout out to her. Let's see who else we got up in here. What's up, V? Shout out to the homie V, man, showing love. Man, appreciate all these comments, man. You guys keep chiming in, man. I'm gonna read them off throughout the show and everything, man. But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving, man. You know, keep that election theme going on, Stacey. In regards to, you know, the big blow up and discussion going on this week, man, as far as the post office and mail-in ballots. You know, with everything going on with Corona and everything, man, you know, a lot of people will probably be mailing in their vote this year, man, staying away from the polling sites with everything going on with COVID-19. And, you know, Trump has already said, he's pretty much let everybody know that y'all gonna have to drag him out of the White House kicking and screaming, you know, for him to go. He's already putting it out there as possible corruption or scandal, you know, or just conspiracies going on as far as with mail-in voting, that could possibly be, you know, tarnished or tampered with, that could be, you know, a point of debate or discussion, or, you know, can some of those votes be valid? What he was trying to get at. And Stacey, I'm gonna jump to you right quick on it, because you got some inside information as far as how all that's going down, right?
Yeah, so sometimes you can't believe everything you see on social media. They'll recycle some old pictures that you haven't seen, or some pictures that you may not think are relevant. And then later on, they remember, I remember one time we took a picture of a whole lot of mailboxes on a truck. Let's spin that. And they do that. The media will do that. There are some entities that actually, you know, throw propaganda out there. There's people who probably working for Trump, I'm sure. With that said, ain't nobody taking no damn mailboxes up, honey. Not to say that it won't, but the post office is a staple. It is a staple. It's been around longer than everybody. Who was that nigga Paul Revere? The British are coming. Was he the one who started that shit? Somebody did. Whoever toting the mail or somewhere a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
Who at Pony Express or whatever the shit was. Man, you got to get up pretty early in the morning to fuck the post office over. Them folks, they are a staple. They've been here for a while. They got unions. They got old heads, you know. But of course, you know that the dude, you know, he is a Trump endorser or whatever. The one that's, yes, Postmaster General. So, so you gotta have your eye open, because you know some shit may happen. But don't get your booty tight. If you're gonna mail your ballot in, might mail that shit in. Go ahead, don't let that stop you. And if you need to go to the post office, get somebody to take you to the post office if you don't trust it. But they're not really doing it. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Lee, man, what's your thoughts on mail-in ballots, and do you see, you know, potential for, you know, the whole system to be tampered with?
I don't really think so. You know, it seems like this is just another act of desperation. You know what I mean? I will say this though, it seems like the United States Postal Service has been kind of dying for a little bit. They ain't getting the money that they need, you know, and what is it, through rain, sleet, snow? That's the thing. That's one of like the staples of the United States is the post office. I don't care if you know, people still doing email and all that stuff and all that, but you know, you still got to get stuff mailed out. I haven't written a letter in a long time and mailed it, but it's still something that's really important. And again, I just think there really hasn't been any significant evidence that shows that mail-in ballots can be tampered with. Right. But at the same time, I will say this at the same time, and I know a lot of people in different areas of the United States are concerned about going out to actually vote. What I can say here in Memphis, I got to give mad credit to the voting people, the people that volunteer to do voting. They are doing everything in their power to make sure that people are socially distancing, that people are using, they got masks, the whole deal. Like I got a pen, you know, because I used a pen to write my name and do a signature, and I was trying to put the pen away, and they were like, no, that's your pen now. I mean,
Right.
they on point about it. They even give little them little balsa wood sticks so you don't have to actually touch the screen. So I would say go out, early vote. Even if you don't get a chance to early vote in your particular area here in Memphis, they're doing everything they can to make sure you're safe. So if you are not 100% secure in the mail-in ballots, go out and vote. These volunteers are making sure that everybody's safe.
No doubt, man. Good thoughts right there, Lee. Brandon, let me throw it to you, my guy. What's your thoughts on everything going on with the election process coming up in a couple of months, man? Do you think everything will go smooth, and or do you think Trump is going to, put up every fight that he can muster and try to stay in office?
I mean, he can fight all he wants. I think it's still gonna go pretty smooth. Fucking with the post office, I don't think really going to help anything, really, because you got to think about it. Only people who's really going to use the absentee vote and mail that stuff in is people who can't physically make it to the polls. But, even without that, I think that, even without the mail-in ballots, I still think that it's a good possibility that he won't be reelected. If people really just go ahead and get out there and vote. If you really want him out of there, go ahead and vote. Even if it's your first time, just go ahead and do the shit, because, I mean, If things not going the way you like for it to go right now, and people saying that your vote don't count and all that, and talking about electoral votes and all that stuff, fuck all that, because you just never know that your one vote could be the difference between, Biden winning and Trump winning. So,
right. Yeah.
My thing about the post office is that, as time progresses, things change, and it's a good possibility that the post office could go away. You got people like just say, like, let's use this for an example. You never would have thought that the malls would be going away. You got big box stores, Sears, that's and Macy's and all these different stores that you never would imagine leaving the malls, because you have online shopping, you have Amazon, you have eBay, you have all these companies that's doing things online, and those companies not actually going away. They're just physically going away. You can't walk into the store and actually go in there, but you can still shop at those stores online. You can shop at Circuit City online. You can shop at Sears online. So everything is going online. And I think really that's just going to open up a door for Amazon to really kind of step in to, the post office place, as far as like, the mailing and stuff like that, because, I see people getting shit from Amazon every damn day on their damn timeline. So,
right.
But as far as the mail-in ballots, I don't think it really affected anything, because you got to remember last election he tried to tamper or say that the votes were tampered with. So you're gonna always have that. You always gonna have somebody say, "Oh, they cheating," but they just come with the territory. I wouldn't let that bother me or anything as far as voting.
Yeah. Okay. All right, man. Hey, y'all on fire today, man. It's great comments from my folks right here, man. Also, hey, all these comments, man. I'm doing multiple things. I'm multitasking right now on my end. I'm checking my phone, Facebook Live right now. I'm checking the comments on the actual platform of the show, man. Great comments from everybody, man. I'm trying to respond to all of them if I can, man. Shout out everybody, man. Let's see what we got up in here now. What's up? Let me see what we got. Lysandra Muhammad. That's one of your folks, Stacey.
Yep. She be watching.
Shout out to her. Yeah, Jasper McKenzie, always showing love. Every week. What's up, man? For real. Hey, I'm thinking, y'all ain't hear this from me, but I'm thinking Jasper might be the member of the week this week.
Player of the week, baby.
I think he might be the player of the week, man. So that's official, man. Breaking news, Jasper, you are officially Essential AF member of the week, man.
Member of the week, Brad.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you, my guy. We pick a member of the week every week, man. Just show love, man. And I got some goodies also in store for y'all as well, man. A little prize bag I'm putting together for everybody that's selected for a member of the week, man. Hey, you welcome, fam. Appreciate you, man. What's up, Norman? Norman Walker Stacey. You know Norman, don't you?
No.
You know Norman? Hey,
yeah. I remember. Hey. I don't know him, but I remember him.
That brother right there, when I tell you he can fix anything, that man is a hell of a mechanic, man. Like whatever you got going on with your car, Norman can fix it for you, man. That's a cold brother right there, man. And we got the same birthday also, man. Hey, so Norman, holler at me, man. We got to put something together this year. I'm turning 40. I'm turning 40 next month, man. Yeah, big 4-0, man. So Norman, man, we got the same birthday twins, bro. We got to do something. We gotta do something this year, man. So get up with me, man. We're gonna make some plans. We're gonna do it up, Libra style, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, your boy, I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old now. 40 now.
That's all you just 40.
Yeah, man.
No, nigga, you straight.
Well,
Yeah, you all right.
Straight.
For sure, man. But hey, let's keep it moving, man. Let's keep it going, guys. Hey, make sure you guys are sharing. Make sure you guys are liking this right now. Let your people know, man, each and every Sunday, we're growing each and every week with this show, man. We're building our listeners up, building our followers, our base. So you guys, man, y'all are getting in on the ground floor right now, man. When this thing blows up, you know, when it's up there, man, you know, we're gonna look back on these days and be like, yeah, I remember so-and-so, they used to mess with us since day one, man. And we're gonna always show you guys love. So this is what we do, man, each and every Sunday. So we appreciate the love right now. And let's keep it going, man. We were talking about, as far as the question, our Essential AF podcast question of the show. All right, this is time for all my freaky ass folks to chime in, to get in now in the conversation. The question of the show is, what are some of your turn-ons and turn-offs in a relationship or in the bedroom? You know, what do you like? What don't you like? You know?
And who's going to be brave enough to actually come up in here and say something?
What you said, you know what? I'm glad you said that, Lee. I'm going to post it.
Bring them on in.
Hey, well, I'm about to go and post this link. Hold on, bro. You ain't saying none but a word, Jack. Give me 1 second here, guys. Let me copy this right quick. Bam. All right. Let me post this link up in here, man, so folks can get in, man. Yeah, we want to hear some of these freaky tales, man. I.e., Stacey Camille Twine, a new book dropping next week, Memoirs of a Fatty. All the freaky tales, man. It's 12 chapters of freaking goodness and good freaking. You hear me? All right. It's dropping next week, man. Memoirs of a Fatty, man. Let's go ahead. I want to hear y'all. I'm gonna get my feedback from y'all first, and then we're gonna get everybody else to chime in, man. Lee, what are your likes and what are your dislikes, man, when it comes to relationships in the bedroom, bro?
I'm a big I love scent. You know, if you smell good, then you know I raise that eyebrow and I'm looking or anything like that. You know. A lot of folks that I got to be careful because I don't know who watches. But I mean, a lot of folks that know me, they know how uninhibited I am. I'm not saying I'm open to anything. Like I'm not, fluid like that. I'm definitely, I love the ladies. I love being around women. Women are just amazing. But I mean, I like the idea of being open-minded. I got 3 pieces of metal in my body. I got 2 tongue piercings. I got my labret pierced. I got my tattoos and everything. And it's because that I like to explore that area. So I'm fairly open to like 98% of anything. What I don't like folks that are just boring. That just lay there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the vanilla aspect of anything. And I think the reason for that is this fear of opening themselves up. So they get a little bit too repressed. And I don't like that. I don't have time for that. You talk about you turning 40. I'm 42 years old. I ain't got time to walk a person, lead a person to water.
Okay, all right. That's very in depth right there, Lee. You went in with that one, man. Okay, I like that right there. Brandon, what's up, bro? Likes, dislikes when it comes to relationships, and also when it comes to the bedroom, bro.
Yeah, I like a little tease or whatever. Like I'm smelling good, things like that. Never really been into the whole whips and chains type, shades of gray type shit, but pretty open or whatever. A little lingerie and a little role play. Ain't nothing wrong with a little role play. When things start to get a little sour in the bedroom. Sometimes you got to spice it up a little bit with a little role play. What
kind of role play you like, Brandon?
Shit, I mean, anything could pop up. Shit, you could be stranded on the side of the road and I come in, Superman cape on or something, anything. You just but whatever script they come up with or whatever script I come up with, I'm down for. Sometimes when you're gonna be with a person, especially when you're with that person, you're gonna be with them for the rest of your life. You gotta learn how to open up and keep things interesting. But one thing I don't like, like Lee said, one thing. Well, okay, this thing about some women always say, I want a man, I want him to be blowing my back out and all this, and want the man to have all this stamina or whatever. But really, the women are the ones who actually kind of just laying there, like Lee said. They want us to be able to have this high performance or whatever, where they can kind of just sit back and just enjoy the moment. I think it should be 50-50. If you want me to bang my back out from the top, get on top and and ride that shit to the moon, go down to the sunset or whatever you want to call it. But
yeah, you know what?
One thing I don't.
Randy, you said something right there. You said something, man. There's a lot of lazy ass women out there also. Okay, I said it.
Hey,
I said it. It's a lot of lazy ass women. Lee, you mentioned they just lay there. I call that the dead fish. All right, that's the dead fish.
I'm reading in the comments. There's a lot of women that say, "Oh, I don't ride. I don't get on top." Like what? I'm like, but one thing I don't like my nuts to be sucked on real hard because it feels like my nuts connected to my throat. When you suck that shit too hard, it's like my throat come down like some shit. I don't like this. You just talk on
that's real though. That's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Don't do that, man. This ain't
because all of a sudden, like that, because he touches on something. Because there's this idea, like there's this sense of discovery sometimes when you with someone for a while, and then all of a sudden you're like, because I'm gonna tell you this real quick, and I ain't got no problem telling y'all this. Because we open in this motherfucker. So I remember this was a long time ago. And I was with a lady, we doing something, we going at it, we going crazy and all of that stuff. And then just out of the blue, I had her, like her hand was right here on my shoulder, right? So just without even thinking twice, I moved her hand right here to my throat.
Yeah,
and I had her choking me.
Shit, let me look in here.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh shit, this kind of, it turned it to 11.
Yeah, and that's all. And that's what I'm saying. That's all part of discovery. Sex shouldn't be the same, all the time, because it's always something that you would discover. As you do different things. That's why I was gonna say explore. Shit, sex is like it's no book on it. It's just how you vibe with that person and the chemistry that y'all have.
And I'm sorry. I love looking at some of these comments, and it's so funny to me because, like, I'm assuming a lot of these dudes are saying, what was it, Jasper saying, snatch my soul. Meanwhile, Sheila's like, caress, soft kisses, and it's like, like, come on, this is like some cliche shit. Like, reverse it, Yeah,
you might like soft kisses though. That might get her going.
My thing is, okay, I'm finna do a visual.
You want to write a book? Hey, he writing the book too, Stacey. Go ahead,
Let me hear it talk.
I want this. Which one do y'all like?
It depends on the person. It depends on the dick. Them big dicks don't ram me up, cause Fat Dick Babe them will have my motherfucking the dick come up here like I'd be a unicorn. This hole, it comes all the way up and down. So don't ram me hard. I got your ass and tell you shit. No big dick nigga.
Stacey just said it right there. She said she will tell you.
Yeah, I tell your ass. I will tell you. It ain't good. I didn't come. You did good though. It ain't your fault. I didn't look. I mean, I tossed my shit. I ain't. Man, you did good. Thank you. But I ain't come. I'm gonna shit it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, yeah. But let me talk about Lee and this chokery. Damn, Lee. Okay.
I had to add it is, some folks would be like, what are you doing? I don't want to kill you. Like, really? No, you ain't gonna kill me. I have control of.
I'm gonna tell you when I'm finna die too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you that shit too.
It's simple.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm trying to get it's everybody now. When we started talking this sex talk, man, you see all them views went up. they went up quick, man. I want to get one brave soul to jump on the show with us, man, and let us know, the likes and dislikes when it comes to the bedroom, when it comes to relationships, man. I just want to get one brave soul, man, because they going in on the comments right now.
It's easy. Shit, talk about this shit.
Yeah.
I gotta ask Stacey this question since she's the only brave lady to be up in here. But I don't know if you saw Chris Rock did this thing where he was like, if a dude goes up to a woman and says that shit like a man, then she'll do that shit. You can't be walking up to a woman and be like, excuse me, I was wondering, so is there some truth to that? Like, is it more, I don't want to say masculine, but is it more sexy to just like, if a dude says, girl, I want you to, is that a thing?
It all depends on the female though. Like some females, they like to be, not played with, but you act like you don't want the pussy. You know what I'm talking about? Some of them really like for you to, so what about if we so-and-so? But, I'm not like that. I like this shit straightforward. But I do like it straightforward with some respect. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a way to ask for some pussy or just go on and say you want to fuck without being just outright disrespectful. I know y'all like, how? Well, I mean, shit, it happens. I mean, I've had some people to do that because I'm straightforward. I'm not trying to be in a relationship hardly ever. I hate that I like the nigga I like now. God damn it. But in most cases, if I already know if you want to get with me, or if I know you want to really get with me seriously, I ain't gonna talk to you no way because I'm just trying to fuck me. But you will have a few men that kind of, their approach. It's all about the female to me. It all depends on what she likes. Most women don't really. I don't think women like that. I just want to fuck approach. Although they say, I'd rather for you to be up front me and tell. No, they don't. They don't want that shit. Y'all don't want that.
Yeah, I don't.
What the hell? What the hell do y'all
years
want?
That I worked at the years that I was bartending, that approach never worked.
Yeah, that don't work. Hell no,
man. Ladies, what the hell do y'all want? When it comes down to it, like, because now for me, all right, my preference, okay, cancer, and my name is Larry. But what I like as far as turn-ons, I like. Growing up, I was, Stacey, I was, very shy, growing up, and before I moved up here. Once I moved here, it was on the pop. But anyway, I love a woman that's aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love a woman that's aggressive. Like, don't let it always be, on me, to make the move or to do this or do that. Like, when I come home from work, if you happen to be, in the bedroom with a Halle Berry Catwoman suit on, with a whip, like, that's what I'm talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love that type of stuff, man. The costumes, the role play, just something creative, something different. Nobody wants to come home to the same old thing each and every day. You got surprise. You got surprise niggas sometimes. You just gotta just do something wild, do something different. That he's not expecting, man. And that's what really makes a relationship strong and what keeps it going, man. It's the spontaneities. Be spontaneous. Do something different, to keep it spicy, to keep that spice going in the relationship. That's what I like.
Let me ask y'all something. I want to ask y'all something because y'all know I'm a freak. So, and I don't know if y'all gonna even say yes or no, but what y'all gonna do? And it may have already happened, but like Brandon, he don't really like his balls fuck with. So what you gonna do is she just gently licking under there, and she slipped down and hit that gooch, and then she go down and hit that asshole. What y'all gonna do?
I'm stopping everything right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm shutting it
what
down.
You gonna do?
That's an immediate turn off.
Okay, what you gonna do, Brandon?
I don't think I would like it, but I see more women liking that, that action and whatever. But I just don't know. I mean, it's just certain, like with a man, it's like certain like positions that they don't really want to go in, and then it's just like if you take yourself and put yourself into an out of body experience, and you looking down on yourself with your legs up in the air like this, getting your ass ate I'm gonna say to myself, nigga, that shit don't look right. You know, so I just can't because I can see the visual. It's the reason why I wouldn't like that.
Yeah. Nah, it ain't happening over here, player. I'm a chop. If that happened to me, I'm a chop it. I'm gonna hit her in their forehead or something, man. Like I'm gonna chop it in their throat. Like no, man. Yeah, no, man. Not over here, man. But that's good. That's funny though, man.
Stacey gonna be like, the booty tight. Hey,
but shout out to everybody in these comments though, man. I wish I could read everybody's comments before the show's over with. Yo, Panisha, she brings up another good topic also, man. As far as being different and being spontaneous. What about swinging? A little voyeurism. Have you ever swung before?
Let me look in the camera once more. Y'all talking about my shit tonight. You send me swing. Yeah.
What you think about that?
Who you talking to?
You.
To them or me?
You.
Fucking right. You fucking right. But look, when I was in the lifestyle, when I was in a relationship, but the nigga didn't know I was in the damn lifestyle. He was boring. The nigga was boring, y'all. I'm telling y'all something. If you boring, and if your mate then I already told you what you coming with ain't enough, they gonna fuck off. They gonna run across somebody like my ass. Cause I'm nasty the motherfucker. But only with one in particular, or like the ones, it's I ain't gonna say one, because I've been nasty with several, but like the one or two that I've done things with, it's only been like 2, maybe 3. Mm-hmm. But they get that full nastiness. Let me tell you something. It's some shit y'all missing, because I'm looking at these comments and I'm listening to y'all. I'm like, shit. That's why I'm end up by myself, huh? Because y'all ain't nasty enough for me. Y'all, shit. What my partner, Valencia, where you at? Because I ain't. Anyway.
Hey, man. We might have to extend this show, man. The way these comments are going, we might have to do an extra 30 minutes or something, man. Because I gotta hear these couple of these folks get on live with us. Let us know.
Get somebody to come in, man, and give them a prize or something. Stacey, give them a book or something.
I ain't gonna be giving out no damn book. We got one fucking contest, and I don't know how that's going. I got one book. That's it. I can donate one.
We gotta do something.
I'm gonna give out some Malco movie passes or something, man.
Some Chick-fil-A coupons, son. I got one book I'm raffling in this month.
Man. But hey, y'all keep it going. I'm gonna see if I can invite somebody real quick, man. Join us right quick. Y'all keep it going. Keep talking amongst yourselves.
Did you get over Giant? Did you?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? And I think it was Sheila that said it in the comments earlier. If not, then I apologize. But someone said in the comments earlier that they seem to be opening themselves up more as they get older. And I think that's the interesting thing, because especially in our community, like in the Black community, because a majority, especially here in the South, people at church and don't do it till you're married and all of that stuff. And when they, the whole cliche is when they go to college, that's when they finally let the freak flag fly and all of that. But for me, 2 years, like I'm 42 now. But this was even before I turned 40. Like, just my mind is just opening up to a lot of things, because even when I was bartending, like, you don't know full humor and just it just really an understanding of what you can and can't take till you've been hit on by a post-op trans woman.
Man, you done took me too far.
What's that?
What you say now?
I've been hit on by a post-op trans woman.
Oh, okay.
I mean, and like I've been hit on by men and all of that stuff. Like I find all of that really humorous, because I don't get offended by it at all. But you really understand just how much you can take and like where your limits are when you get out there in the world. And I think that's one of the most important things, just kind of going off what I saw in that comments, like you really do start to grow when you get older. And that's what I think is brilliant. Like the swinging thing, I've never done that before, but I know of people that are doing like the polyamorous lifestyle, which is what we talked about weeks ago.
Right.
You know, people are doing that because they're realizing that, damn, I don't really mess with this motherfucker like that anymore. Another motherfucker. So like I'm seeing all of that like just opening up. And I think that's the genius. That's the beauty of it.
Right.
Of how we can be when it comes to our sexuality. If everybody's talking about communication, and that's great, but like be fucking true to yourself when you start opening up that shit. And then that makes your life so much easier, because it's like Stacey, I'm sure Stacey can attest to this. There are motherfuckers out there that are freaky as you.
It's some people worse than me and make me be like, oh no. It's one in the comments. I ain't gonna say her name no more. But it's first of all, it all depends on, again, like what's your sexual appetite. If you've been fucking for a long time and you haven't, and all you've been doing just having sex, it's a difference when you start to get into different desires of things that you like, or you might like your titties sucked, or you might like your ass played with or something before you get fucked. It's so many different things that may turn you on that you don't know. Because when I turned 40, I mean, I was horny enough to suck a donkey dick, eat a mule pussy. I don't know what happened to me. I was like, what happened to me? I mean, I feel like I could come walking when I turned 40. Now I think that I don't really fuck like I used to. I can't hardly stand it because everybody ain't got boring to me, or I'm just a nasty motherfucker, can't nobody.
Yeah.
I come or whatnot, but I be like, damn, man, y'all boring? God damn.
That's just a natural thing. Once you hit a certain age, your sexual appetite, it starts to go down a little bit.
Hold on. Yeah. Now you ain't never been 44. How the fuck you know?
I'm 1 month away.
I don't care. These boring, sir. No, they boring. Don't tell me. No, they boring. They got boring, sir. Now, my sexual appetite probably has changed a little bit. Got tired on y'all ass. But I got tired because the shit got boring. I'll make a nigga stop eating my pussy if I ain't gonna come. You did good, thank you. Bye. Going on somewhere. If any of them looking, they will tell you, yeah, she do that shit. You fucking right.
Hey man, listen, we're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna have a little extended Essential AF podcast tonight, man. Extended for another 10-15 minutes, man. Cause we've been going in on this. We've been talking about this about 30 minutes now. So they
some freaks. They some freaks.
Right,
all y'all in the comments.
They some still freaks. They still ain't come on the show.
Freaks. Man, I'm reaching out to a few of them right now, man, to get them on, man. But we got a lot of closet freaks over in the comments right now. They don't want to
let life experience some shit like what you want when you die. It's just some things that black people are like. It's like taboo that you don't want to talk about it. And in the comments, Lee, I want to go back to that. Somebody said in the comments that if it was a post-op trans, then that's a woman, right? My thing is, if Clark Kent puts on Batman's suit, he's still Superman, right? But even if it's a post-op woman, still a man. He was born a man. Let's just go by whatever's on the original birth certificate. I know you can get that shit changed and get your social security number changed and all that. But where did you originate from? You want to talk about like how the regular originators of the world, the black people, where did you originate from? So it don't matter what costume you put on, you still gonna be that person.
Hey, shout out to the homie Dominique White, the homie from H-Town the building. What's happening with it? Spring High School in the building. I put the question out there also, since we having a freak discussion right now, what I'm saying? We're talking about everything under the sun. I put it out there in the comments about threesomes. Have you ever had a threesome before? And Dominique said she's never had one, but she is curious. Okay, all right.
Dominique, you're going to get some folks hitting you up.
This is the question, though, Dominique. How curious are you? Are you curious is it two dudes and you curious, or another female and a dude and you curious?
Ooh, nigga, me up.
Yeah.
And does having make you lesbian? So
for sure. Hey, Felicia, turn your volume down.
Is that better?
That's way better. That's way better.
Uh-oh,
You act like you listen to the radio, calling this the radio station right now.
I just threw on some clothes and hopped in the car.
That's what's up, man. Hey, I reached out to you, man. You know, you were all in the comments. You know, if y'all don't know who this is, man, Panisha, she been showing love ever since we've been doing the show from day one, man. And I wanted to get you in on this topic, you know, and let you share your thoughts on it, man. So let's jump right into it. Your do's and don'ts. What are your likes and dislikes in a relationship or in the bedroom?
I love intimacy, and for me, a lot of times this starts before we even get to the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
So that matters. I mean, and dislikes, I hate when folks turn the lights off. I want to fucking see. Like I'm a very confident person. All these little roles and everything, baby. You go, it is what it is. I'm trying to see what's going on around here.
No doubt. No doubt,
So I like
man.
to do it with the lights on. And I realized that I'm not as freaky as y'all. I'm not necessarily boring, but I ain't as freaky as some of y'all. Y'all is off the chain out here. But for me,
No music.
I think I just have a lot of. For me, I just don't want to open Pandora's box because I feel like once I go there, I ain't gonna have no control.
I feel you.
So some stuff I just absolutely refuse to do.
I feel you. Okay.
Whatever it is.
Okay, but so it sounds like you're pretty much you're open-minded to a lot of different things, but it's just certain things, you know, specific things. We're just not going there.
Yeah, I'm not going there. I might watch.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna necessarily do it myself.
I feel you. Okay.
Yeah.
So you definitely got a very voyeuristic side to you. Then, you like see what's
Right.
going on. Okay.
Right.
I feel you, man. Okay.
What I missed? What she say she ain't gonna do? You're not be liking to hear what Panisha talking about. Yeah, my internet fucked up. I'm upstairs in the motherfucking suite today. Anyway.
It's all good. It's all good.
So what she say? She don't want no threesome.
Panisha.
I was just saying that I have a lot of inhibitions. You know, it's just some stuff that I'm not gonna allow myself to do that I done probably thought about or fantasized about. But for me, I don't want to open up Pandora's box because I know once I go there, I'm gonna be wide the fuck open.
Wait till you turn 40. Wait till you turn 40. You ain't gonna give a fuck. You get this shit.
You know, and right now I still give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So you know.
Turn 40.
Well, you know, it's different kinds of threesomes. You know, it can be, you know, it can be a train, or it could be like, you know, woman, man. You know, and you know, my thing is, if you decide to go with two females and a guy, does that make the woman interested in the you know, the lesbian lifestyle?
So who you asking? Because I'm gonna say something.
I'm just out there. Anybody?
So I've been in some threesomes, but I joined them. You can't join me and my nigga. It's a motherfucking misunderstanding. It ain't but one pussy popping bitch's mind. But I have joined some threesomes. So because I'm solid with this shit. Like I ain't trying to fuck your nigga afterwards. I don't want them problems. I know what my job is here, and I ain't eating no pussy. But I'm a pillow princess. I get some head, but I ain't giving none. You know, I might do that to it or something. But you know, lick a titty maybe. But I'm straight on that pussy, man. I ain't with that shit. That's for y'all. Not you, Panisha. That's for them.
Hey, Panisha, before you go, real quick, just put like a PSA, a FYI out there to the fellas as far as something that, you know, that we do that just irks the hell out of y'all when it comes to sex, you know, just relationships in general, man. What was the one thing that you would say to the fellas out there to help us out?
Look here, don't be licking the click too hard, like chewing on like it's some damn gummy bears or something. You know what I'm saying? This is a very delicate, sensitive area. So take your time with it, make love to it, but don't be trying to chew it like it's a piece of beef, okay? And then I also said in the comments, like, with the ass eating thing, that ain't my thing, man. I ain't with it.
You don't want your ain't either? You don't want your ass ain't?
I guess ain't nobody done it right. Cause I'm straight on that.
Man, I got a video on my phone. Let me tell you something. If you was in the city, I ain't gonna lie. I'll show you. That motherfucker, that nigga would eat my Sados, baby. You understand me?
Hey, y'all wild for this.
Colin, I wasn't.
So I gotta ask y'all something before I go then. So, fellas, are y'all into anal?
Hell no.
What do you mean? Like anything involving that?
No, she mean do y'all have anal sex? You know, with your girlfriends?
No, I'm not into that.
Oh, y'all said, damn, man, y'all boy, I like to get fucked in the ass sometime. I like to get fucked in the ass sometime. Y'all boy, boom.
Hey, wait a minute now. All right. Okay. Now, maybe I have, when I was drunk.
Keep it 100.
Right. A couple times, you know what I'm saying?
Come on with it now.
But yeah, that hurts y'all, though. I don't like hurting y'all like that, man.
Yeah, it hurt at first, but when it gets in there, it settles and the nuts become endless. I think somebody asked in the comments about coming from anal. Look, that's right, Valencia. Boo their ass. We like to little anal. Yeah, you can come, but it's kind of like the sensation in your ass. Once it's in there and it's settled, that thing feels so good. If the nigga know what he doing, he gonna stroke. He gonna play with your clit or something more. I play with my own clit, and I probably enough for a good 35 minutes on your ass.
Straight up. Yeah, I guess
So Brandon, y'all ain't never had anal sex with nobody's daughter. That what y'all saying?
They lying.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
You got a big old dick, ain't you?
Shit.
Hey,
oh man, y'all got me out here eating the food. I think my time up.
You have to
I
prepare
was not here.
You don't just go straight in like, damn, after you finish eating some damn tacos, they just start fucking them in the ass. Don't they have to prepare for that anyway? Don't you have to like?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Who got to prepare for anal?
Yeah, don't you have to have like an enema or something?
No, but some people do. But so what happens for me? If I know I'm feeling shittish, I ain't gonna let you go in there. But if I know I ain't got the shits and all that kind of stuff and I'm good, then because first of all, if it's really, really wet, like for me, I get real wet, I don't have no lube is needed. You know what I'm saying? Even if he real big, if it's real wet or whatever, then you ain't gonna need it. It'll just, it's gonna hurt. And it finally work itself in there, but nah, you don't necessarily need it unless I know some folks who make sure that they take them because they may be a little shittish, but I don't get fucked in the ass like that, maybe a few times a year. Them little ones, they straight. It's them big ones that'll take your motherfucking breath away. Ooh, but when it get in there,
hey, listen. All right, that's enough anal talk for the day. All right, for the night.
Yeah,
all right? That's enough right there. All right.
Panisha started it.
Panisha, you started this shit. I'm gonna tell you that. That's what I'm gonna tell your mom and dad.
I was not here. This is the ghost of Panisha. I don't know who this person is.
Man, hey,
Toodaloo.
Hey, we appreciate you, homie. Hey, man, yeah, but yeah, I've been known to hurt a few of them there, Stacey. So
yeah, I saw you one day. Your shoe size that day. I had, I know you about to hurt. Did
you ever tell that story on the show? Might as well at this point, God say it, shit. Might as well.
Look, y'all. So when I first met Jonathan, we was at work. I ain't know the nigga, and I ain't gonna say the job name because I still work at the place. But anyway, so he was sitting at his desk. This is how he was sitting, like he was having just a thought-provoking moment. So I walked past the nigga. The main shoe was probably about this long or some shit, right? Long as mother. So I'm ignorant, don't know nothing about the main. HR them already told us you can't say no sexual shit to people. I guess I forgot that day. Now, I ain't even want the nigga. Let me be clear. I ain't never asked this man about no dick, pop, no coochie, fuck, nothing. And he ain't never asked me. But this day, I saw him. I said, hey, man. I said, you got a big dick, ain't you? I looked down at his shoe and said that shit and walked smooth off. I didn't say shit else to that nigga for 2 or 3 years until we got on the same team. And he was like, ain't you the one that asked me if my dick was big? I was like, yeah, that man's shoe was too long. Now, if your foot that long and you got a button, kill yourself. God did you a disservice.
Hey, true story, man. And that's why y'all gotta get her book when it drops next week, man. Memoirs of a Fatty. It's 12 chapters. Each chapter, man, is true, actual events that have happened in Stacey's freaky sexcapades, if you will, throughout her life, man. True stories. The book drops, man. Give us some quick details, right quick, Stacey, on the book and everything coming out.
So it'll be dropping. I have them this week. So I have people who've already like sent their money. They ain't even asked me if they got my phone number. They didn't cash at me. I'm like, well, damn, this for the book. All right then. But anyway, so I'll be selling them Saturday on the 22nd at Candy Sparkles. What's the address? 67 something. I forgot the address. But I'll be selling them Saturday. But anyway, it's about my freaky story. So if y'all fucked up about some anal and licking ass and dick sucking and coming and shit, don't buy that book because I'm talking real nasty. Now book 2 gonna be a lot more detail. I get into some of the threesomes and shit that I've been in. But it's a nasty motherfucker. I hope y'all like it. Let me say this though. This nigga here that just popped on here, JT. I actually dedicated it to this nigga. No, we ain't fucking. He ain't in the book. This is my people. This is my family.
That's alumni right there.
Yes, sir. How is everybody?
What's going on, my guy? Hey, thanks for dropping in on JT, man. Man, we've been going in about the last 30 minutes, man, talking about sex and the do's and do nots, man. And also another route I wanted to go with it, man. As far as coming from the fellas, like as far as what we like, sometimes I'm with a chick, man, and the sex is just boring. You know what I'm saying? It may not be no fault of hers. She just may be a boring person. But
acting up again.
Boring sex, man. Like, have you ever experienced that?
Man, first of all, how is everyone? And thank you all for having me. It's an honor and a privilege to be in such great company with all these intellectual minds. Unfortunately for such an underwhelming topic, but I'm gonna hit this thing out of the park. Yes, I have been in situations. And first off, let me leave this disclaimer. These were all previous instances and circumstances, so I don't want anyone to feel like I'm talking about anything current. But yeah, man, there's some horror stories out here, and I'm pretty nasty. I can say that. Hence, Stacey and our family. And so, but I think there's a few levels to it, man. I think that the biggest part is somebody in our lives at some point set a bar, and everybody after that is chasing that bar, if that makes sense. Kind of, sort of. And so what you get is you just kind of get second placers. And if you've had steak, a hamburger just doesn't do the same type of, you know what I mean? If that makes sense. So I think that's kind of it for many of us.
Yeah, no doubt, man. And like when you run into that experience, JT, what did you try to do to try to enhance it, to make it better, man? Did you communicate? Did you have that conversation with her to let her know, like, hey, baby, this ain't hitting? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did you try to do to make it better?
Oh yeah, I did everything on my end first, because this is a tough topic to talk about. You could potentially crush a young lady's feelings or lose trust and just set you all back a few paces. So I did everything on my end to make sure that I wasn't the culprit. From there, I said, hey, look, this dog won't hunt. We've got to do something. And at that point, that's when you have to step in and say, are you willing to teach at this age? Because most of us, I think you all said you all are hitting 40 or 40 plus. Mm-hmm. Are you willing to teach? Are you willing to guide somebody? And that's where you have to ask yourself, are you okay with that? Because that's the part that I was kind of like, I don't really want to teach. I think at this point, you should kind of know what you're doing. And that be it. We just have fun and make it work. But you have to open yourself up as well.
Right. Do you get, man?
I feel like
everybody representing for us right now, man. The ladies over here telling us, what they like, what they don't like. It's time for the fellas to let you ladies know what's going on out here, man. So go ahead and jump in, Brad.
All right, what do I like, man? I had some notes. I have been listening. You sent me the link earlier, but I got a Mac and it didn't have the stuff, so I had to use my iPad. So by the time I found it, it was in my junk folder. But now we got it situated, so we know from here going forward. For me, I love an assertive woman who does not mind taking charge. I enjoy the fact that I can sit back and let you drive type of situation. I like choking. I like rough stuff. I'm not a small guy, so I'm built for endurance. I can handle it. You want to fight a little bit. You want to talk trash. If your MMR, mumps, measles, and rubella, if your shot record up to date, I might even leave you a souvenir.
You gonna cream pie?
Well, my bakery, we do what we can around here,
cream
creamery and things.
I love the cream pie. Come in me.
But I'm with the choking. I'm with handcuffs. I'm with maybe going outside in public by way of a vehicle. I mean, I'm not going to be just standing there to be apprehended by local law enforcement. But I'm with a lot.
They doing it.
Man. I'm with a lot of stuff.
That's what's up, man. So JT, man, I don't want to get all in your biz now, but are you currently in a relationship right now with your young lady?
Yeah. I'm currently spoken for. However, if there are any women that are listening or watching that would like any assistance or aid in anything outside of the show, I'll submit my information so that I can just be used as a counsel. Just a helpmate if I can. Just you don't want to stop God's blessing. So yeah.
You got a big old booty, Panisha. I know niggas smacking the shit out that thing. I just saw it coming.
Where is it?
It's a big.
I don't believe it out there. I mean, if y'all need any counseling and any aid,
exactly.
JT, my man, said he can definitely help.
I can help you. I can point you in the right direction.
He can point you in the right direction.
That's it.
There it is. Hey, bro, we're not gonna hold you, man. Thanks again for jumping in, man, and representing for the fellas, man. Appreciate you, my guy.
All right, y'all be good, guys.
Thank you, JT.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Take it easy, y'all.
For sure.
Thank y'all.
Yeah.
I got to come away from up here. My computer keeps going out. It's with the shit records.
Yeah.
I can't go downstairs though. They working on it down there.
I feel you. It's all good. Good. You jump out, we jump in. That's all we do.
Every time you bring somebody in, it's like, nope, you can't see.
But yeah, man. Hey, y'all, this is the longest we've ever done this show, man. We about to wrap this thing up, man. We know people trying to eat Sunday dinner. They trying to watch P Valley. People got things to do, man. But we've been going for an hour and a half now. Speaking of
they like this freaky shit.
Speaking of stamina, we've been going for an hour and a half now.
I wish. Give me one. But Mr. Goodnight used to do that. That nigga got old too. All right, before we jump to another subject, it's kind of the same subject.
Wait. I'm sorry, because that just made me think of something. Think of a question to ask for the gentleman.
Okay.
Have you ever used any performance enhancing drugs?
So that's
quiet. Everybody got quiet.
That's gonna go a long way. Yeah, Lee, I'm glad you said that because that's gonna go along with my questioning as well. All right, so we can throw that in the mix. All right, so as far as the fellas out there, be honest. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever used any pills, any cream, any coffee? You know what I'm saying? Like to ever increase your stamina, your physical endurance, man. And then also, like, but how long are we supposed to go? You know what I'm saying? Like, because some ladies like, 10, 15 minutes, some ladies like 30 minutes, some ladies like an hour. All right. Like how long is long enough? You know what I'm saying? How far is far enough, I should say.
So let me say something, to me, it all depends on the person. So like, I think when I got a little older, I was running across men who kind of sort of understood that sometimes for women, it takes a while. Like some women, they come instantly. I don't. It takes me a minute. Mm-hmm. So sometimes, if you know that your girl, it may take her a while, go and get her straight before you, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta kind of have to help each other. What I don't like is if I get a nigga straight first, and then he be looking at me like, nigga, I will kill you in your sleep. Do you hear me? Don't look at me like you ain't. It's your turn. Shit, I got you. look, I'm gonna make sure you straight regardless. So you gotta do the same. Valencia says she good with 15 minutes. I'm good with as long at this point, as long as I'm straight, as long as I come, I'm good. So if I know it's gonna take me a minute, I might start jacking off before you get there. Okay. Try to help you out.
And every female is different. You know what I'm saying? You know how long it takes for them to get there to, you know, reach that peak of climax, if you will. But you know, everybody's different, man. But you ladies that talking about hour, 2 hours, y'all need y'all ass whipped. It don't take that goddamn long. It don't take that long for me to get right.
No, it take long.
Hey.
That John wide open. That's why.
Hey man, and he smooth walked out when he said it. He left the chair wide open. Okay. Yeah, man. Like, yeah, if it take an hour or two, you need to check with your OBGYN because you got some other issues going on down there, man. That's all it is. It don't take that long. At all, man. Dominique said it depends on how good it is. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. You know, Jasper said he never had to use any drugs yet. But all right. So what y'all telling me is like the Viagra it first came out back in the day. Y'all wasn't experimenting with it. Y'all wasn't just seeing what it would do. How are you getting it?
There's and I'm not going to give away my secret of where I get this, but there is something that I do use that's all natural, and it's fantastic. But it's one of those. It's on those occasions where I know like I've been eating right and everything, and I just like am feeling myself, and I'm feeling strong, and I'll be like, you know what, tonight's the night, and then I take it. And then that's why I said earlier about chunking. Like you got to chunk it. Boom, boom, some water, boom, boom, get a little Gatorade. I'm probably about to get fucking fired from my job.
No, you're not. They first do. They just glad they got my teaching them kids. Shit, you all right?
Man, what?
Yeah, man. Hey, back in the day when Viagra first came out, I just wanted to see what it would do. Okay, it damn near killed me. Do you hear me? Man, my vision went blue. I'm seeing blue people. My heart about to jump out my chest. All right.
How long you stay hard? How long you stay hard?
The whole damn night.
Yeah, I like some Viagra dick. I done had a little Viagra dick before.
Hey, that ain't no fun for us though, man. Like, cause after we release, like, you know, we pretty much good. You know what I'm saying? Like all that other shit's for y'all. But yeah, like. Ain't no way in hell we're supposed to be hard for 8 hours, man. I'm about to die just because I'm experimenting with something, man.
I mean, you know, and then at the same time, you don't want your shit. You don't be walking around with your shit all hard like that, having people staring at your shit all damn day either. You know, I know a lot of women like looking at the prints or whatever, but damn, it's like you don't want to be like just walking with the thing all like everywhere you go.
You gotta stay at home, Brandon.
Yeah, hey, sometimes you can't stay home though. Got some errands to run.
You gonna run some errands, all right? Run that errand.
Make them store stops. You know what I'm talking about?
We appreciate all you guys today.
Well, like shit, what'll make the shit go down?
Y'all been hanging in. Brandon, shut the hell up. Y'all been hanging in with us. We're doing almost an hour and a half now. We're gonna cut this thing off in about another 8 minutes. But real quick, man. Speaking of running errands, man, I don't know if you guys heard the story about the Seahawks player. He was a rookie, and he was at the team hotel, and he tried to invite one of his little side junts, one of his little junts that he was knocking off. He tried to invite her over to the whole team hotel, and he dressed her in a Seahawks like uniform, as far as the sweats, the pants. He tried to make her look like a player, but he got caught. And the team cut him. They released him, man. So all he got was $2,000, and they sent him on his way, man. Yeah,
that's what happened. You hear about that with NBA rookies be trying to do that stupidness, and if he just got $2,000, then that must mean he was a undrafted rookie. So his road is really hard to get. Like he's screwed, and you know that girl that he tried to sneak in, she left his ass because he ain't got no status now.
And I saw a picture of the girl also. that he tried to sneak in, and yeah, it wasn't worth it. It was not worth it at all. I'll post a picture in the Essential AF podcast page on Facebook so you guys can see it. But nah, like if I'm gonna risk it all, like she gotta be bad, bro. Like she gotta be something serious for me to risk it all. For me to risk my livelihood, and I'm a rookie also, just get into the league. Like she gotta be on some.
He must have just started fucking.
She gotta be cold, man.
He must just start fucking because Chad, you get plenty pussy. You finna, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what you get, nigga.
Man, people take risk out every day. They haven't bathed out ugly motherfuckers. So what's the difference?
Okay, but all right, but that makes me want to ask a question though. Like, what's the craziest thing you've ever done, fellas? All right, y'all help me out. All my fellas still watching the show. Everybody comment. All my guys. What's the craziest thing? What's the riskiest thing you've ever done to try to get something? Like what did you risk, man? Because we've all had those moments, growing up, where we've done something entirely stupid, dumb as hell, just to get some ass, man. Like, so what's the craziest thing you've ever done to try to get something, man? That's what I want to know. That's what I got to find out, man. So I'm gonna put that out there, man. Get some folks to comment on that. But Lee, what's the craziest thing, man? Before we get up out of here, the wildest thing you've ever done to try to get something?
I really gotta. Oh shit! I gotta think about that. Come back to me.
Everybody said skip me, huh?
I gotta really think about that.
For sure. All right, Brandon. What's the craziest, wildest thing you've ever done back in the day, bro? To try to get you a piece.
I don't know, because I'm the type that I get it when I get it. I ain't really just take no risk,
Y'all lying, man. Why y'all faking the funk right now?
Hey, I'm dead serious.
Y'all lying, bro. I'm gonna have to be real nigga. I gotta be the only real nigga alive and tell what's really going on out here. Is that what it is?
I might have to think on it. Go ahead.
Okay, all right, real quick, man. Craziest thing I probably ever done. I was maybe 20, 21. Growing up, I was still in Texas at the time, down in Houston. So there was this chick, right? And she stayed maybe about 2 hours away from me. All right. Now, keep in mind, I had already done the dude prior, like maybe a couple weeks before this, but I was trying to get up with her again, right? So she hit me up, was like, come through. I'm like, you stay 2 hours away in like a whole other county, you know what I'm saying? And she like, come through. I'm like, all right, so bet. So I drive 2 hours out to go see her. And we talking like she stay in the country. So it's pitch black. It's no street signs, no lights. It's just darkness out there, right? So, and keep in mind, there was no GPS or anything at the time. So I'm scrambling, trying to see where she at, man. I'm old school, I got the flip phone and everything, man. So when I finally get up to her, and where she was staying at, how about she had another friend with her, all right? And do you know, this heifer made me drive 2 hours just to drop her and her friend off at another nigga house.
Nigga, no, nigga.
Yes.
Baby,
Yes.
You done killed me on this day.
I was Uber before Uber even came out. I was damn Uber driver before Uber even hit.
This man done drove to get some pussy, then get none.
Drop her and her friend off at another nigga house.
Oh my God. Now, Jonathan, you done killed me with that one. You won, nigga. Shit. You won that one. Ooh.
Yeah, that's true story, man. Yeah. If I ever see her today, man, I crack her motherfucker. But
so wait a minute, Jonathan. Wait a minute. You drove and picked them up and took them 2 hours away, or you took them 2 more hours?
No, I drove 2 hours to go find where she was, pick her up, thinking that it's about to go down because she on the phone talking real live, like it's gonna be a real live situation. So, but when I get there, her and another friend are there, and they wanted me to take them somewhere like down the street. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm about to get both of them, okay?
Right down the street.
And then she hopped out of the car and said, "Thank you," and went another nigga house.
Oh man. Ooh.
Yeah.
That's some rotten shit.
I never heard from her ever again after that.
What's her name?
Damn, bruh.
I don't even remember her name. It was like almost 20 years ago. I don't remember her name now. I know it started with a J though. That's all I remember.
A rotten hoe. That was some.
She had that rotten.
Oh, God damn, bruh.
And everybody laughing in the comments, man. Forget y'all, man. I'm keeping it real over here.
Yeah, you won, nigga.
Yeah, real.
Yeah, you won that one.
Man, forget y'all, man. Hey, let's wrap this thing up, man. I wanted to talk about the NBA, but the bubble going on down there. Playoffs are starting tomorrow. As a matter of fact, the Grizz got knocked out of the bubble, but they played hard, man. Shout out to John Morant. He had 35 points in the game, a season high, career high for him in their last game against Portland yesterday, man. That was a play-in game to try to get to that the eighth spot in the Western Conference, but the Grizz lost a tough one, man. But they're a young team. They up and coming. Like, they got so much in store going forward in the years to come for our young Memphis Grizzlies, man. So y'all can catch all the playoff action going on in the NBA coming up this week, man. All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Unpopular opinion. We got 2 minutes to just dive off. We've been diving off this whole show, but we're going to have 2 minutes, man. Our final takes to go ahead and just jump in and say whatever the hell we want to say for 2 minutes. Lee, go ahead and take us home, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen, school is coming up real soon for a lot of y'all. And I know a lot of you got those, were able to get the tablets or the laptops. Again, those aren't yours. Please don't put nothing extra special on those laptops and tablets. They are for school purposes. I got to give a shout out to some of SCS, because the SCS tech department, because a lot of them have been restricting certain websites. But they're PC computers, y'all. We all know PC sucks. So don't be trying to do nothing and get some virus on a PC computer, and you're going to have to end up owning it, and it's going to be ridiculous in 3 months. So please be careful with the tablets and the laptops. Go get tested for the Rona and be safe.
That's what's up, man. Brandon, 2 minutes, man.
I just want to say, since Lee talking about school, if anybody need a desk assemble, I charge $50 to assemble a standard desk. Don't talk about I got a desk with a hutch and a L-shaped desk. It's gonna take me 2 hours, 3-4 hours to put together. I'm talking about a standard desk with a pull-out tray with maybe some drawers, something like that. $50 flat, and that covers me getting there, bringing my own tools and putting it together and making sure everything is working properly and all that. So $50 to assemble a standard desk. And also, I don't like my bowels sucked on real hard because it feel like it's connected to my throat. And
Nick, do me like that over now. You killed me with that shit.
It's pulling down my neck like this. So,
you killed me. You
know, we chop that up, Brandon. You know, we chop that up.
You better.
Out there, man. So our ladies, we have to put it out there for you, man.
You suck into a straw or something. Like that.
Stacy, 2 minutes, honey. Let's go.
That ball suck talk, that delighted me. And also the choking that Lee said he likes. I like that. Anyway, Jeff, you don't like shit, don't you?
No, I put mine out there, what I like and what I don't like.
I just don't like nothing you like. Anyway, so I ain't got none of this ugly ass book, y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. I know y'all sick of seeing that fat lady on that picture. I ain't got the book up here. It's downstairs or somewhere. I don't know. But I'm gonna put out a little something probably tomorrow, so that if you want to go ahead and prepay for the book, pre-order whatever you can officially, because I got already about 30 sold that people already paid for. So I put something out there, and the book freak as hell. It's kind of funny too. So it's quarantine. Y'all ain't got shit else to do. Ain't no big nigga wrote no funny freaky book. So especially a black girl. So and one of my friends was saying that she didn't really care for the term black girl magic. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but y'all know how I am about power. So this is what she said. I like black girl power. So I looked at that shit because y'all know I'm with that power. So it's going to show some black girl power. It's freaky. I don't care if people think I'm a hoe and all that. Nah, I don't care. Those are just stories that happen. And it's going to enhance some of y'all because you think you're a freak until you meet one. Because I done ran across some people. I'm like, oh my God, this nigga is nasty. I gone on with it anyway, but anyway. But that's about it. I don't have anything else. August 22nd is the book, Memoirs of a Fatty. You can do Cash App, or I can email you an invoice. So either way, I can get them coins. Come see me Saturday. We can take pictures. We're gonna have a little camel toe punch. I know for a goddamn fact Lee and Brandon gonna be in that motherfucker. See, my little assistant / brand builder Kiki had already said I'm gonna need your whole team from Essential Podcast there. So I need y'all to be there also. So we're gonna have a good time. It'll be a music playlist of my choice. I got excellent taste in music. So anyway, enough of that shit.
Okay, all right. Man, final take, Unpopular Opinion, Essential AF Podcast. Shout out to everybody that's been commenting, man. These are the most comments we've ever had on the show.
That's because they freaks.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man. After the show, man, I'm gonna make sure I like and go back and respond to all the comments because we appreciate y'all, man, for sure. So basically, my final take, I want to take a minute to talk about these thirst traps. And fellas, y'all gonna know what I'm talking about. Social media, Instagram pics, Facebook, you know, I got some friends out there on Facebook. I ain't gonna put nobody on blast or nothing, but there's a difference I've noticed. There's a difference between women that are just beautiful, you know, and get hundreds, 200, 300 likes on Facebook, as opposed to women that are just seeking attention. You know, they're just thirst trapping and they need attention and they're getting all these likes. Like, I know the difference, you know. If we friends, and I know you, I know the difference, man. And like, me as a fellow, you know, as a guy, you know, if I was, you know, interested in the chick and I see she got 100 likes, 200 likes, 300 likes, and I know you ain't that damn fine, you know what I'm saying? You just showing off some extra shit, you know, that you got going on because you were blessed, you know, as far as the body.
Yeah.
You know, but if you're fine, getting all the likes, thirst trap. You know? And you're not for me, you're not for Lee, you're not for Brandon, you're for the streets, you're for everybody. If you one of those chicks that get 200 likes, 300 likes every time you put out a picture, you know, because you're seeking attention, man. So I just want to dive in on that. That's been on my mind for a moment now. I see a lot of that going on Facebook, a lot of attention seeking going on. You know, some chicks are just naturally beautiful. They're not doing it for any other purpose. But you know who you are, man. You know if you're out there thirst trapping and you out here, you know, just putting pictures out every day just because you're insecure and you need attention. And, you know, that's why you try to get all these likes, man. But that's all I got, man. That's all I got. Stop thirst trapping, man. Keep it real. You ain't that damn fine. All right. You ain't that fine. No way. No way.
You don't like that fake shit, huh? I'm gonna tell you, I can't stand no filter wearing ass niggas. We don't even know how y'all look no more. Right. I know I ain't the prettiest motherfucker in the world, but you gonna get this realness. You gonna get this regular ass face as much as possible.
Keep it real, man. Cause the roses really do smell like boo-boo out here, Stacey. They really do, man. They really do. For real, man. But we out of here, man. This has been bonus coverage, bonus time that we've been doing. The extended Essential AF Podcast show. We want to thank everybody that tuned in tonight, man. Everybody that, you know, y'all were hanging out with us about an hour and a half, man. So we love all you guys, man. Appreciate you. Love everybody, man. All the comments. Man, we love everybody, man. We're going to keep doing this each and every Sunday. So keep rocking with us, man. We're going to have sponsorships coming up, man. We got some great things. Stacey's book is coming out next week. All right. We're going to do a book release party with that, man. So stay tuned, man. Details coming on everything that we're doing, man. So keep loving, keep subscribing, keep doing all that, man. Go to Facebook right now. Go like, go share this show. Man, it's going down, man. Essential AF Podcast for the teacher, Lee Johnson. For the homie, Brandon Steele. For my girl, the new #1 best-selling author, Stacey Camille Twa Williams.
You hear me?
I am the host, Jonathan C. Smith, and we want to remind each and every one of our essential lights that you guys are essential as and we love y'all, man. Peace, man. We're going to do it again. Same time, same place. Next week, man. Next Sunday, starting at 6 o'clock. So make sure you guys tune in once again, man. Next week. We out, baby.
You say,
right.
Bow, wow.
Yeah, freak your ass on.
They talking about the deluxe one. The deluxe live, then.
Hey, for real. All right, boy, we get a with you.
All right.
Yes, sir.